cracking, peeps? T-Money up in the hazy. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's doing spadoinkle today. Guys, I'm whipping out the glasses for you specifically for this video because don't I look very studious? Put them down like this. No, they actually give me a headache. Whoa. Alright, so hope everybody's doing well. I've got an awesome update for you guys today. Just want to say that I'm postponing the drawing for the Land of the Dead Blu-ray from Scream Factory until tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Just because I've got a lot of stuff I need to do today, and it's still very complicated. People sent in their videos and they're not in the thread. So I really hope that doesn't happen again next time I do it, because yeah, it's been kind of a shit show. But so I have to like figure out who sent me what, because there's only 2 videos that actually are in there, 3 maybe. So but I've got to pull everyone together and do that. So it'll be tomorrow for that. And today I've got an awesome 4-package unboxing. I've got a package from Amazon, Hamilton book, because somebody had told me about, or I caught wind of some sort of sale that Hamilton Books was having, or it could have just been an advertisement on Instagram, I don't remember, but picked up a few things from them, which came rather fast. I think that I placed that order on like Tuesday, and it's Saturday now, and I already got it. So, and then I have a Diesel package from Diabolikdvd, and I think I have a package from my boy, horror fan man Grant. Not sure, but I think so, because it says international standard, and yeah, baby. So I'm thinking this is from him, because it should be here probably by now. So, yeah, guys. So let's. I'm gonna save these 2 for last, Diabolik and potentially Grant, horror fan man. Sorry. And then I'll do the Hamilton book and Amazon first. So let's jump right into this, baby. You guys ready? Let's fucking do this. All right, guys. So first up, package from Amazon. Really, really excited for this movie. Rather expensive for DVD on Amazon, but we have the follow-up to Creep. I was a really, really big fan of this, of the first film, so I've been anxiously anticipating the second film. I think it's just a sequel, and it stars the same dude. So, yeah, it says, will impress any fan of the original, so, from The Hollywood Reporter. So, yes, being a fan of the original, I'm stoked for this. I do apologize if you guys hear snoring. It's my brother. He's sleeping right in front of me. He's a fucking lazy bastard. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, if you hear snoring, it's him. And let's see. So yeah, really, really, really stoked for this one, guys. I've kind of stayed away from any discussion of it or whatever, just because I'm, oh, and it looks like I forget what the mask was called. Peach, I think. Peaches is back. You can see the mask that he wore in the first one. But yeah, I've stayed away from like anything. I didn't read up. I didn't watch any reviews or anything about this film whatsoever, because I just wanted to be surprised, I guess you could say. So, Creep 2, really happy to have that one. Alright, let's get into this Hamilton book box. This is going to take a razor blade, isn't it? And of course, wouldn't be a T-Money update if it wasn't an MIA razor. And watch this, I'm going to pull the razor out and the camera's going to drop. Oh no, I'm just that good, guys. Never mind. So, let's get into this. I don't like when they put staples in the boxes, because it's just like really hard to get into. It just makes it that much harder. Alright. Let's see what we can do here without having cardboard shards spread everywhere. Oh, cool. So dope. Stoked for these. So, okay, so yes. Now I'm remembering. Hamilton book was having a sale, and this was from somebody, I think on 22 Shots or something. Somebody triggered my awareness of a sale that Hamilton book, a company I've actually never ordered anything from before, was having Code Red Blu-rays for, the majority of them were $9.99, I think. So I took this opportunity to grab any and all Blu-rays that I was meaning to pick up but didn't urgently need for that price, for $9.99. I mean, there were some that were marked 20 and so on and so on. Oh, you guys like my pen too, by the way? Killer Clowns from Outer Space, awesome. Fright Rags, shout out to you guys. But, so yeah, I totally took advantage of it, and I grabbed three 3 flicks for, yeah, $10 a piece for Code Red. So, first one up, Running Scared. Ken Wall, Judge Reinhold, and John Saxon. Kind of like, I think, an exploitation action type film. Sorry guys, super dry mouth today. Alrighty. And Apocalypto Gold. Another one that I was meaning to grab, but, you know, did not need first come around. And this one's really cool. I'm going to open this up. I do have the 88 Films release of it, but I always kind of wanted to grab this, but it was like $35 when it first came out, or $25, something like that, on Ronin. So, and because I had that release, and I had just gotten the 88 Films release, so I was like, you know, I can't really justify paying that, but for $10, you know it. You better fucking believe it. So yeah, baby. George Eastman, Michael Sopkow, or Sipkow, however you pronounce his name, Sopkow. And then you've got the reversible cover artwork, which is the artwork, I think. Actually, is that what's featured on the 88 Films? I don't even remember, but I like it a hell of a lot better. So we're going to reverse that cover artwork here for $10, man. This release in particular, this is kind of like, I think when 88 Films was first starting to do the clear cases, they put this one out. It's kind of in like the first or second or third round of clears. So, yeah, man, you can't beat that price for sure. So, T-Money doing some bargain buying for once. So that's awesome. So, stoked for those. All right, guys, let's get into the Horror Fan Man package. My dude, well, I shouldn't say that. My friend, oh, whatever. My new affiliate. It's you know, I love the horror community, and I love like so much when people reach out to you and making new friends, because like for real, there's just nothing better than that. That's why I'm here. So clearly for people. So yes, we do have a package from the Horror Fan Man, and we have so first and foremost, I had to say, so Grant sent me a picture of like a whole bunch of movies that were apparently up for trade, but he didn't like specify. So I asked him, I was like, well, these are a lot of movies here. Like I gave him like 2 or 3 or maybe 5 titles to choose from. And I was thinking, you know, like, really? So I asked him, I was like, are all of these up for trade? And he was like, yeah, with the exception of a couple box sets, dude, whatever. So I got to take my pick, and what I ended up grabbing was all Shameless titles, and 2 of them actually helped me to complete my entire Shameless video collection, or Blu-ray collection to date. So, so what I ended up getting from him was Fulci's The New York Ripper, which is #1 on the Shameless Blu-ray line, and Cannibal Holocaust, Diabolikdvd, which is #2. So these 2 were really key. I really needed these, so I was completely happy to do that trade with him. Because, as I just mentioned 2 seconds ago, let me clear my throat. Now I've got, I think all of the releases that they put out on Blu-ray so far, 1 through 9. So, bam. So, and then also, just a little icing on the cake. For me. He gave me Satan's Baby Doll. So it was a perfectly great, I can't turn this over, there's nudity galore on the back. But yeah, I really want to check this out, and I believe this is the only release of this film available to date. So yeah, Shameless, baby. Satan's Baby Doll. So Mario Bianchi, is that the guy who did Burial Ground? I know his last name was Bianchi, but I don't think his first name was, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. But so yeah, great. So thank you very much, Horror Fan Man, I appreciate that. And as we discussed, I would be happy to do another trade with you a little bit down the road in the future. So thank you. Merry Christmas. And all right, guys, let's get into this last box here from, excuse me, Jesse over at Diabolikdvd. And yeah, there was a little bit of like a mix-up on my end, because I had ordered a bunch of movies and then I added a couple more, and I just got confused, and I thought they were coming sooner than they actually did. And Jesse explained to me exactly what I did or said, so and what he did. So it worked out. Oh, nice. And just finding out now that he got them all in the same box. So this is the culmination of 3 different separate orders that I placed. And I'm actually thankful for this because I was able to just get them all in one whack rather than 3 different packages. So great. So first up, we have my second copy of Argento's Suspiria, which I already showed off in my last video, so I'm not going to go into that. But and then we have 3 or 4 other films. I think it's 4. Yeah. 4 other films, 2 of which are DVD, 2 of which are Blu-ray. So this is one that was on the Diabolik site. I had never heard of it before seeing it there. Brackenmore. The close-knit community of Brackenmore is harboring a secret. After the untimely death of an uncle she never knew she had, Kate is forced to return to her ancestral home, a tiny village in the south of Ireland. Soon after her arrival, she meets Tom, a mysterious young local who helps her rediscover her long-neglected roots and forget about the anxieties of her life in London. The longer Kate stays in Brackenmore, the more she begins to realize that the eccentricities of self-protective residents suspicious of any newcomers may be more ominous than she first thought. A story of festering family history and enigmatic traditions, Brackenmore is a suspenseful thriller that weaves together the exploration of occult ritual with complex human relationships. So, yeah, sounded good. And I believe it's a foreign film. It's released by MVD Visual. It's in English. Maybe I'm wrong there, but sorry, guys. And the last of the 2 DVDs I ordered. Now, I first heard about this film, True Love Ways. Horace Ball was raving about it, I think, earlier this year. And, of course, like I mentioned, he managed to see it, maybe obtain a copy of it. I don't know how he's the man. Like I said, he is always the first to see these movies. But anyway, a couple months later, down the line, I was able to grab it. Popped up on DVD, and I was like, shit, that's that movie that Horace Ball was raving about. So, True Love Ways. It says, Severine becomes the victim of a twisted plot when, in an attempt to win her back, her boyfriend Tom makes a deal with a mysterious man. The man constructs a plot to kidnap Severine, giving Tom the chance to play the hero. But when Severine faces her sadistic kidnappers, it turns into a bloody battle for survival. So that sounds badass, man. Really, really excited for that one. And it is directed by Matthew Seiler. It's from MVD Visual as well. I think it's a German film. But really cool. And the last 2 titles I have here are Code Red. We have number 154, Troublebound. I don't really know anything about this film, but the cast was pretty much what sold me. Michael Madsen, Patricia Arquette, and Billy Bob Thornton. Ex-con Harry Talbot can't believe his luck. In a power game, he took 2 losers for $5,000 in a classic convertible Lincoln Continental. I'm sorry. He took 2 losers for $5,000 in a classic convertible Lincoln Continental and met a young, gorgeous woman, I'm assuming Arquette. As it turns out, Harry ends up the loser, as in the trunk rests the rotting corpse of a man known as Gordo. To make matters worse, the men who put Gordo there want him back, and the mystery lady is out to kill a gangster kingpin. What was supposed to be the beginning of a new life for Harry has now become a high-speed struggle for survival, as he's pursued by crazed drug dealers, vicious mafia hitmen, and maniacal family members. Oh gosh, I am butchering those words. Also starring Billy Bob Thornton, and this modern noir comes roaring back from a brand new HD master for the first time on widescreen. I don't think it's that modern. 1992, so, but I guess, yeah, modern in the sense that it's a later film noir. So, really cool. Troublebound. And then the last one of the entire update today is number 134 from Code Red's line. Really, really excited for this one. I believe it's a Giallo film. I've never seen it. It's Umberto Lenzi, so that's excellent. I love him. 7 blood-stained orchids. A maniac on the loose is committing savage acts of slaughter, and one survivor may be the only key to unmasking the serial slayer known as the Half Moon Killer. The mysterious half-moon lockets could be the only key to unraveling his sinister motives. But will that be enough before he completes his ice-cold plot to claim his intended 7 victims? The 7 bloodstained orchids? Based on a classic murder mystery novel by Edgar Wallace, and starring Ushi Glass, Antonio Sabato, and the stunning Marissa Mell, this stylish shocker from the golden age of Italian thrillers is a crimson-dripping gem from cult director Umberto Lenzi. Awesome. So, yes, love me some Umberto Lenzi. And stoked for this one. So, yeah, this bad boy here is what held up the whole order because I guess they were waiting to get more of these in stock. So, but thank you, Jesse, for combining them and making it easier for all of us. So, guys, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I will see you tomorrow, so I'll see you again before Christmas for the drawing for Land of the Dead. Thank you, everybody, who entered into that. And also, I'm giving you another chance, those of you who are interested. You have one more day. Up until tomorrow night, I guess, at a random time. I don't think I'm going to do midnight because it's Christmas Eve, but tomorrow evening, you can look forward to the drawing. And you have until I basically... well, I guess I have to give it time, right? So 7 p.m. tomorrow is your deadline for getting into the Land of the Dead contest. The drawing will probably be at like 8. All right? Thanks, guys. Catch y'all soon. Peace.